Good morning, everybody. We were not bothered last night, although I didn't get a lot of good sleep because I kept waking up thinking that somebody was gonna like drive up next to us and knock on the window. Surprisingly, it wasn't even that cold. I turned the heated seats off for part of the night. Let me unlock the door, otherwise the alarm will go off. And start the car. I've got to get all of the moisture off the windows. Actually, do you guys want to watch the sunrise with me? Once the summer gets here, opening the windows like this is going to be a lot more risky because mosquitoes will start being around. I keep coming back to the question of camping versus sleeping in your car. I've got to say, this is so much better than a tent. We will probably need to take a nap later today because, like I said, I didn't sleep that well. I was constantly worried that we would get kicked out of here because we're super not allowed to sleep here. But I want McDonald's, so let's go get some food. People on Instagram keep asking me if we're close to the Grand Canyon, and on the scale of like the American continent, we actually are. We're like maybe 450 miles away. God, my car is so fucking pretty. Okay, let's go get some food. It's actually warm enough we can have both of the windows rolled down now. Oh, this is another thing that woke me up a bunch last night. There's a train track right next to where we were sleeping. Just a sec, we are gonna pull off the road because there is a scene right over there. You can't see it on the GoPro right now, but there's so much fog and it looks gorgeous. So we're gonna stop, we're gonna take some pictures. We are going off-road for this. So there's big no trespassing signs, so we've just gotta be fast. Holy shit. I don't have time to get my real camera, so my cell phone is just gonna have to do. We should probably leave before the cops get called on us. God damn. All of the pictures are up on Instagram. Now, off to McDonald's. The place that we're driving through right now is called Arches National Park, and we're getting breakfast at the Golden Arches, so it's thematically appropriate. Throw my stuff in my bag, laptop and whatnot. Okay, given that we are close to a national park, I imagine a lot of people that do what I do go into this McDonald's. So there's a good chance that this McDonald's won't have public outlets for us to use. We need to check that. You'll find the same thing in McDonald's with large homeless populations. Not a problem. Hello, I have one of the receipt things that you do the survey and you get buy one, get one free. Yes, can I get bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle? And then a second one.
Perfect.
If you use the receipt, you're able to buy one, get one free. So basically you just do the survey, you write the code on the top right there, and you're able to get half of your meal for free. Okay, we got our food, now let's go get our battery. Holy shit. I'm gonna work here. Okay. This battery currently has 20%. Let's see if it'll be fully charged by the time we're done editing the video. Yes, I recognize that walking this into a McDonald's is gonna look weird. I do not care. You gotta be able to live shamelessly if you wanna do this. As much of a hassle as this guy is, it's still easier than the orange one in my trunk. One end goes there, and then one end goes here. Okay. While I'm editing, I'm also going to be downloading a bunch of YouTube videos on my tablet while we have Wi-Fi. It is insane just how fast this charges. This thing is so insane. Yeah, it's pulling 1600 watts. She is fully charged in less than an hour. I love this thing so much. Like, the video hasn't even finished uploading yet, and that's done. Again, I'm gonna put the link for this in the description if you guys wanna check it out, because this is insane. I'm just gonna leave my laptop there while we put this back. Everything's fine. This should have power for many, many days now. Probably a full week. Back to the video. I leave my stuff at the table all the time. I've never had a problem with anybody stealing it or anything like that. Okay, there we go. Let's go hit the road again. Of course, we will get our free refill. Something to pay attention to is if you're at a McDonald's out in the mountains like this, they are scary expensive. They were charging like almost $3 for a large drink. $3 for a large drink. But if you use the app and if you're conscious about this, you can get the price down. I used a coupon in the app and I got this for $1. But if I would have just not thought about that and paid regular price, I would probably spent $20 at this fucking McDonald's. I only ended up spending like $7, but mountain McDonald's are scary expensive. $3 for a fucking drink, holy shit. Okay, we should be on our way to New Mexico presently. Stay up. I'm still just amazed at how fast that battery was able to charge. I've never seen a battery able to charge like that. That is groundbreaking speed. Hey Google, take me to Carlsbad, New Mexico. So I'm checking on the battery right now with Bluetooth and it is not charging. We're driving the car, so it should be charging, which makes me think that my wiring went wrong somewhere. A wire got caught, a wire is grounded somewhere. I think that the fuse in the trunk blew, and so I think that we need to take a look at that eventually. The wiring that I did under the car was not permanent. That was a temporary solution to get me to New Mexico. Once we get there, I've got much bigger wires in the attic of my friend's house, and we're gonna route them through the actual car itself. This was just a temporary solution. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I knew it was a hack job, but I thought it would last longer than 48 hours. I thought it would last longer, at least until we get to Carlsbad. We should probably get some gas. I got a quarter of a tank left. But we're not just gonna go to any gas station. We're gonna open up that discount app, Upside, and we're gonna find out if any gas stations in the area are giving us discounts. Yep, check it out. We get 17 cents off per gallon here. We're gonna claim that. Oh, we are officially in Colorado now, by the way. Regretfully, it looks like gas is getting more expensive. Even the cheap stuff is almost $3 a gallon. We'll get the expensive stuff. We just spent 35 bucks for a full tank. Rip. We will get 17 cents off per gallon, so like $1.70. We're only gonna be in Colorado for a short minute though. This is what most of the towns in this part of the country look like. It's basically one main street and all of the businesses just straddle the main street. Welcome to New Mexico! Before we continue with the road trip, I'm gonna make a stop and get some more Dr. Pepper. I'm hoping that this Dollar General has the same deal that they had in Iowa, where you're able to get like 18 of them for 50 cents each. If they don't have a good deal here, we'll just go to Walmart. There's a sign on the door that says no large purses or backpacks. I guess they have a thieving problem. Oh, I'm gonna cry. They have 3 for $13, so that's a really good deal, except none of them are sugar-free. We can get 3 Diet Dr. Peppers for $10, but the Diet Dr. Pepper is not as good as the Dr. Pepper Zero. It is better than nothing, though. So we get this whole thing for $10. Oh my God, look at this. Cheez-Its are so much cheaper here. They were like $5 at the truck stop we were at earlier. Hello. Okay. Fucking unlock. There we go. This is what a bad tint job looks like, by the way. My car does not look like that. The person who owned this car before did a really good job. We spent $13 on the drinks and the Cheez-Its. I just passed it, but on the side of the road, there was a sex shop for like adult couples. And on the property right next to that was a big sign that says, "What would Jesus do?" This is the first person I've seen trying to hitchhike in a while. We're definitely not stopping for hitchhikers. I technically have room, but we're not doing it. I'm having some bad flashbacks because Google is trying to send me down some weird whack-ass roads. This is the kind of place that I want to get. I want to buy some lot of land out here for like 500 bucks and then build a little garage on it so I can park my car when I go back to Europe. Just somewhere out here in the desert. This is the first time we've experienced traffic on pretty much the entire road trip. We have 4.5 hours of driving left. It's in situations like this where having a fast car is useful, where you need to dodge around people and get to the lane you need to go to. We are going to stop at a Walmart real quick. I have an idea that I want to try out. It looks like this Walmart does not allow overnight parking. It smells like rain. Fucking lock. God damn it. You guys are gonna like this idea. This Walmart does not play around with security. Okay, we need to find the kitchen supplies. Okay, maybe this is the section I'm looking for. We got a mini pancake maker, toasters. Okay, what about this guy? A toaster oven. This is almost what I want. It's basically an electric pan, so I don't actually need a stove, but it's too big. I want a small one. I want like a miniature electric skillet. Wait a minute, this right here. Oh, hey, and it's on discount. We get it for less than $10 because the box is broken. Yes, please. It is literally just an electric stove. We're gonna plug it into that battery pack. We're gonna be able to cook some food. See, this is an option right here. Using like a cast iron skillet and using a propane thing like this, putting them on top of each other and having a stove. The problem with that is that if it tips over, it will spill rice everywhere. So we're going with this. If you don't get that reference, I've got a fun vlog for you right there. Okay, now we need some basic cooking tools. I think we need a skillet and we need a spatula. Oh, a cutting board could be useful too. Maybe, we're gonna get one of these $2 cutting boards. We're gonna get a 97-cent knife and a $5 nonstick skillet. I still need a spatula. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, $5 for a spatula is pretty ridiculous. I bet we could get a cheaper one if we went to a dollar store. But we're here now. Damn it, I need to find a cart. What are the chances I can get a cart from you?
You can put your stuff down and grab one.
Okay, you come up here. You guys come up here. You come up here. Perfect. Okay, we have all of our kitchen tools. Now let's go find out what our first meal is gonna be. I am thinking we get some salmon or we get some steaks. I don't want my car to smell bad, so we'll go with the steaks. Okay, I need to find one that will fit in my skillet that's not too big. And I also can't get one that's got like 3 of them in there because I don't actually have a fridge. So I need just one steak that's small. Fuck it, I'll eat 2 of them. The steaks are 15 bucks, so it's like $7 a steak, and then we'll spend like $1 on some salt and some pepper. If this works, this means we can start cooking eggs for breakfast and shit. We're also gonna grab some of these pre-made sandwiches because the value you get here is just incredible. Look at this. This is a foot-long roast beef and cheddar for less than $7. This blows Subway out of the water. We will use the speedy checkout. $53.03. Now, I'm genuinely not sure if this is actually gonna make stuff cheaper for us because food is expensive. Oh, yeah, because food is expensive. And we still need to go to McDonald's for Wi-Fi anyway. So I'm really not sure if this is gonna be like cost effective, but it will let us eat steak, which is great. This is probably cheaper than going to like a Texas Roadhouse or something. I did spend $50 on this, but it means I can have steak basically anytime I want. Fuck, I am so excited to get this thing set up. We need to decide where we want to cook at. One advantage of using an electric stove is I can actually do it inside my car. If I was using a propane burner, we couldn't do that because there would be exhaust fumes that we would need to deal with and open flames. But because this is electric, we can do it in there. I think I'm actually gonna cook on the hood of my car though, just to test this. I think we're gonna try cooking right there on top of the engine because if anything spills, this already gets hot. Like we'll just burn off any oil that we spill. Okay. I'm a little bit worried that the burner that we got is not gonna work properly because like you can see, the box is all damaged. Somebody returned this. This is a returned item. I hope they didn't return it because it was broken. Fucking come out. There we go. We need to be able to get this thing to go into the battery right there, and I don't think that the cable is long enough. Yeah, so I could pull the cable down. It's still not long enough. If I want to cook on top of this, I think I need to put the battery right there, which is going to be tough because the battery's fucking heavy. Just doing some thumbnail-y things. Okay, how about this right here? How about this be our stovetop, and then we can just run the battery down there. All we got to do is pull the seat back, pull this guy forward, and then pull it out. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that difficult. I'm relatively confident that this thing has the power to be able to power an electric outlet like that. Just plug this in and turn the AC on. Okay. I don't know if this is turning on or not. I don't see any lights on it. Whoa, whoa, yeah, this is pulling huge number of watts. The lights are on, they're just dim. Okay, so if we turn this down to its lowest level, it's off. I'm going to slowly turn it up. Okay, so what it seems like it's doing is no matter what this is, when this is cool, it will use all of the power. It will just like full throttle to get this hot, and then it will slow itself down, I think, because this is drawing full power regardless of what I do with the knob. Yeah, it's just drawing full power. It is definitely hot though, so I guess let's go get our steak ready. I'm not gonna lie, something smells like it's burning, but it's probably not us. Okay, steak, we need the steak, we need the skillet, and we need the spatula. Because this is steak, I don't think I need any like butter or no stick spray. I think that the steak will just not stick naturally because of the grease. Okay, I've got to admit this is definitely one of the most ghetto things I've ever done. It's up there. Maybe not the most, but it's definitely up there. Okay. $15 for this. Come on. Okay. Oh, get out of my way, spatula. Okay. And then I think that we just put this here. Like that, maybe. See, it doesn't have a temperature, so it's just like on full speed, full time.
Right here, so just like an oven stove. What you want is about 3.5 on one side and about 2.5 on the other. Put it right there on 4.
That works. And then I'll just leave it there for a couple minutes and then flip it over when it's brown.
I mean, you gotta remember, see how glowing red that is?
Yeah.
You don't quite want it that hot, bro. It's a little bit hot.
Yeah, the temperature control here is just broken. There is no way to control temperature. It's either on full blast or off. But this has the capacity to be able to run this thing for about 2 hours. Okay, no, I figured out how the temperature works. It uses basically a MOSFET to turn itself off and on. It doesn't have like a gradial thing. So if you put this here on 5 or on 3 or whatever, it'll turn itself on for like 30 seconds, then off for 15, then on for 35. Because I can see that this is going up and then stopping, going up and then stopping. So you don't have fine-tuned control over the temperature. You just have like a general idea of how long it's gonna be on. I'm not sure if that's making any sense. Like I said, definitely one of my most ghetto things I've ever done. I can't lie though, this does not look bad. It is probably cooking a little bit too fast, and toward the inner parts of it aren't gonna get cooked. I'm gonna turn this down and see if that helps. Oh my God, it smells so fucking good though. Holy shit. That homeless guy, he came over here, he tried to sell me a flashlight for fucking $10. A, I don't carry cash, and B, I have all of the electronics I could ever need. He did help me with advice on how to cook this though, so still helpful. It's starting to rain on my steak. God damn it. We're gonna try to shield our meat from the rain. Okay, I don't wanna hold that there. You're just gonna get wet, I'm sorry. I didn't buy plates or forks or literally anything I need to actually cut this and eat this. I have a cutting board. I guess I can cut this and eat this on my cutting board. Am I gonna melt my cutting board with this? We'll find out. It was cheap. Let's cut the steak open and see how we did. Turn, I don't have enough hands. Turn off. Oh, I could throw the other one on. Yeah, let me do that. Let me throw the other steak on. Okay. Fucking knife. I've got so many things going on and I can only do it with one hand. Fucking come out. Fucking. Okay, good. Let's find out how we did with this guy. I also didn't get a steak knife, so I'm just gonna poke it a bunch until it cuts open. I don't know. It looks kind of raw, but I know that steak is fine if you eat it raw like that. Let me just see how hot the middle is. Yeah, the middle's not very hot. Damn it. You know what, fuck it. I'm gonna try it and just see how I did. Like I said, I don't think that there's any health risks, because we've already seared both sides of it. Did I just waste $15 worth of meat? It is definitely cold on the inside. We're gonna throw this one back on after this one is done. And we're just gonna leave this one on for longer. Like I think it's worth burning it, just to make sure that the entire thing is cooked. I don't think that I have the right setup to be able to properly cook this. The security guards keep driving by just looking at me doing this. If this was chicken, it would definitely not be safe to eat it while the inside is still not cooked. We've already used 20% of the capacity just to cook one steak. Well, not even cook one steak. I should make a cooking channel. It's just how to cook inside your engine bay. I wonder if I could cook on my engine. That's an idea. Okay, I think that it's time to swap the two steaks. Put this guy over here. Don't fall, I will be mad. And then we will take you two. Doop-de-doo. And then doop-de-doo. Let's try for round two. The sun is going down and I'm losing my light. Maybe I should have bought that flashlight for 10 bucks. Oh, the inside of it is cooked thoroughly. Good. Oh my God. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God. Who needs forks? Yeah, fingers. I still do want to get a microwave, but this was such a fantastic experiment. Actually, I don't need to cut it at all. I can just eat it like this. I take that back. That was a bad idea. The rain is starting to come down much harder. Okay, I'm gonna let the heat sit there. I'm gonna turn this off just so that everything can cool down. So when we put it away, we're not gonna start a fire. I think that these are probably good. Probably. Okay, let this stuff cool down. And then we're gonna wipe this up with the paper towel. There's no fucking daylight left. Much better. Holy shit. Oh, it's hot. Holy, oh, that's good. What a great idea. Holy shit. Oh, holy fuck. That was the best meal I've ever had from the inside of an engine bay. I need to clean this before the grease hardens. God, I'm in such a great mood now. Hopefully it's not hot. Okay, all of my kitchen supplies are gonna go in my trunk. In my little basket right here, I've got one extra square. I'm gonna put cooking supplies and food and seasonings and all of that stuff right there. What do you guys think the chances are it's still hot? How do I tell if it's hot without touching it? Okay, it's still kind of spicy. I blew on it. Again, what do you guys think the chances are I'm gonna start a fire in my car? Oh, check it out. Yep, the fuse did blow. So that is the reason that the battery's not charging. We'll take a look at the wire later. Let's just go get out of the rain. Fucking heavy battery. And the AC units will automatically turn off if you haven't used them for a while. We'll turn them off anyway. Yep, we have 77% left. Lastly, we need to take care of all of the trash because we've got like boxes and shit that we need to throw away. There's not a lot of space in my car right now. There's not a lot of space in my car generally, but let me put my bedding away. We're gonna put all of the trash in this box right here. I'll put all of the Dr. Pepper in the trunk. That should last me for a day or two. Okay, 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags of trash. Now we just find a dumpster to throw this away in, and we're golden. Walmart usually has dumpsters around their cart areas, but this one feels kind of cheap, so they might not. Nah, Walmart's got us. No, get back in there. Perfect. Let's go hit the road again. Regretfully, I do think it's rush hour, so we might need to deal with a bunch more traffic. We are in Albuquerque right now. Albuquerque is the place that Breaking Bad was set in. So if you've seen Breaking Bad and all of the meth deals, that's us. Okay, Google, take me to Carlsbad, New Mexico. It's important to remember that I don't have a fridge, so even if I technically can cook food, I can't store it. So anytime we get food, we need to basically buy it at the store and then cook it presently. Honestly, I'm not sure about eggs. I know that in America, we keep our eggs refrigerated, but in other parts of the world, they don't. So I'm not sure if I can keep eggs in my car. we are going to pull off for the night into one of these interstate rest stops. I'm curious what New Mexico's rest stops look like. Let's give them a test. Oh, yeah. Turn that off. It's still raining outside, rip. This looks like a horror movie. Yeah, definitely one of the sketchiest rest stops I've been to. I'm just gonna go into my car. Yep, I can see the wires dangling underneath my car from here. We'll try to fix that tomorrow or the next day, probably. The thing is, it's not that cold anymore, so I don't really have the same need for all of this heating stuff that I did before. Like, when it was super cold outside, I had to run the heater, I had to run the heated seats, and so I used a lot of battery, but now that it's not that cold, it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, I don't have great upload speeds here, so I don't think I'll be able to upload this tonight. I will try. I'll try to upload it. This heater is kind of nice. If I want it to produce heat, I can turn this to hot and then it'll start making heat. But like this, it's just a fan, so I've got air circulating in my car. It's pretty nice. I will catch you guys tomorrow.